Please turn off your cell phones. I know you're very busy and very important people, but give us a couple of hours. I promise this is going to be awesome. So please turn off your cell phones. No photography during the event. Please don't video the event. There are going to be some photos that are going to be available, professional photos, on the Heart of Silicon Valley website for you. The auction is going to remain open, and thank you for buying your raffle tickets once again. And I want to bring somebody up to the stage. I have to say hello. This is from West Coast Songwriters, Tammy Mulcahy. I didn't want to blow her name. She said to be very Scottish about it. So Tammy Mulcahy, darling, get up here.
That would be Irish. It's okay. Hi, everybody, and well, on behalf of West Coast Songwriters, I want to welcome you to an evening of song. I was trying to find a way to put a face on West Coast Songwriters, and then I realized that many of you pretty much know who we are, because we are the singer-songwriter at the Art and Wine Festival. We are the entertainer on the big stage. We are your best friend who wrote that song for your wedding, and we are the music teachers in your classroom, and we're the band at the local clubs, be it in LA or San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Sacramento. And I was thinking about that, and I go, you know, one recurring theme through most of us is that most of us are still keeping our day jobs. I wanted to quote somebody I interviewed a few years ago. It was Gretchen Peters, a fabulous songwriter, and she told me that songwriting was magical thinking. And another songwriter I interviewed said that songwriting is coming up with a great idea and having the guts to write it down. Well, this year, West Coast Songwriters is celebrating its 30th anniversary. And for 30 years, it has been helping people like myself keep their creativity alive and to help share it with the world. I joined West Coast Songwriters almost 25 years ago, and although my formal education is in medicine, West Coast Songwriters was my university for music. And without them, I can tell you, I would not have been able to accomplish what I have done, and I know there are many people here tonight who feel equally passionate about the job that West Coast Songwriter does for musicians and songwriters in the area. Songwriting and performing is like any business. You may have a great idea, and you may have a great talent, but it takes a well thought out plan and connecting to the right people to make it come to life. And where else does a musician get the mentorship, the support, the experience, and the connection to the music industry that is classically known for having closed doors? West Coast Songwriters opens doors. Now, it's not our job at West Coast Songwriters to decide who has talent and who doesn't have talent. It's our job to support career choices. See, we have members who simply want to write a song to commemorate the birth of their child. And we have members who seriously want to get album cuts and a cut in the next film or TV show. We have performers who simply are happy at open mics because that's all they need, and they're at the coffee houses. But then we have performers like the ones that you will see tonight who are seriously talented and seriously committed. How do we do it? Every month throughout the West Coast, we have almost 30 events for our members to take part in, song screening and performance events for them. Every September, if you feel a buzz coming over the hill from Foothills College, we have a 3-day seminar where we bring in over 60 music professionals from LA, from Nashville, from New York, just to rub elbows with our membership so they can start building relationships, because the music industry is all about relationships. So, I want to tell you too that we are a lean, mean volunteer machine. That's all we do. But I would be remiss to stand up here and talk about West Coast Songwriters if I did not introduce to you the man for the 25 years. He's a good friend, I could get choked up. 25 years he has made West Coast Songwriters his life work. That is the guy back there, the British guy. Raise your hand, Ian. Ian, raise your hand. I know this is going to sound corny, but I seriously think he would give you the shirt off his back to bring the song in your heart to life. Go, Ian. So at West Coast Songwriters, we honor the song as the cornerstone of the music industry, and tonight we honor the song with a lineup of gifted writers and performers. So let's get it started. I have the pleasure of introducing to you a rather cute Irish guy. Irish. Do you hear that? Irish. Okay. This is a guy, Owen Harrington sat down below just a few minutes ago and told me that when he first started getting his feet wet in songwriting, he joined Westcoastsongwriters. Well, that's been a 6-year incredible journey for him. He has now been touring across America and in Europe. He has opened or played for the President of Ireland. He has opened for Alanis Morissette and Train. He's on the board of the Grammys now. He has twice won the Best Song of the Year by Westcoastsongwriters. And he recently has a new CD, which is getting a ton of press on the front pages of major newspapers such as the San Francisco Chronicle. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure, and you warmly welcome Owen Harrington.